Hello children. So in English 1 grammar portion we have already finished everything we have done, copy work and book work. So only now 3 comprehensions are left, that is chapter 13 Alice, chapter 25th the fox and the stork, and chapter 27 the 3 farmers. So children, these are the comprehensions, and in the exam it doesn't come from the book, it is like unseen passage, it can come from anywhere and you have to answer the questions. So this page number 52 Alice is given, so you will read this paragraph and whatever questions are there you will answer in your own words. Although this will not come in the exam, but for your practice you can do it, and the grammar portion I will do it. Okay, so here some match the followings are also there. This is also related to this paragraph only. So let's do this match the following, page number 53. So match and join the first part of each sentence in column A with its second part in column B by drawing a line. Write the complete sentences in your exercise book. The three-legged table, answer is D1, was made of solid glass. The little door, answer is E1, was about 15 inches high. Alice opened the door, A, with the little golden key. Alice began to shut up like a telescope. Alice became B, the right size for going through the little door. So 1D, 2E, 3A, 4C and 5B. Then next one, match and join each word with its meaning by drawing a line from each word to its meaning. So passage, then C1, a long narrow way with walls on either side. Printed, E, written without joining the letters. Ventured, D, day to do something. Flavored, A, taste. Telescope, B, an instrument to make objects that are far away appear larger and nearer. So 1C, 2E, 3D, 4A and 5B. Okay. Now join each pair of sentences given below by using and or but. So conjunctions is there, you have to join the sentences using either and or but. There was a door, it was only 15 inches high. So answer will be, there was a door but it was only 15 inches high. There was a table, there was a golden key on it. So you will write, there was a table and there was a golden key on it. She wanted to go through the door, she was too big. She wanted to go through the door, but she was too big. Alice was becoming smaller. She was not frightened. Alice was becoming smaller, but she was not frightened. Alice went back to the table. She found a little bottle on it. Alice went back to the table and found a little bottle on it. So children, when do we use but? We use but when we are talking about two opposite things, two things which are opposite in nature. And we use and when we have to join the same kind of sentences. So but we have used when we have to join the opposite kind of sentences. Okay. So now next E1, pick out the verbs from the following sentences and point out which are finite and which are simple infinitive. So explanation I have already given you in detail. So now I am not going to explain you finite and simple infinitives, you already know now. So we'll just do the exercise. But Alice was much too large to go through the door. So was is telling the tense, past tense, so it is a finite verb. To go is not telling any tense, so it is simple infinitive. Alice ventured to taste it. Ventured, again showing past tense, so it is finite verb. To taste, it is not showing any tense, so it is simple infinitive. Alice tried to open the door with a golden key. Tried, again it is showing simple past tense, it is showing tense, so it is finite. And to open is not showing any tense, so it is simple infinitive. Now fill in the blanks with the appropriate preposition. While walking in the garden, Rita came upon, U-P-O-N, upon a small glass ball. This leads to the kitchen or into the kitchen. Both are correct, to or into. There was a book with a label on it. The shoes were too big for him. The dog was hiding behind the curtain. So first is upon, second to or into, whatever you can write. Third is with, on, fourth is for, and fifth is behind. Okay, so this is about Alice. And Alice, this paragraph you can read, and question answers you can find it on your own words. Thank you.